What's up, everybody? BT 1031, right back at ya. And today, I just wanted to just tell you guys about a movie that I saw today. And this isn't just any movie. It was actually the Wonder Woman movie that came out in June, early June. And so after seeing it, I just wanted to give you guys my personal opinion about it. First of all, I thought it was probably the best DC Extended Universe movie. Because, if you guys don't know, all the DC Extended Universe movies are actually trash. Man of Steel, trash. I mean, it was okay at best. Batman v Superman is absolute trash. Suicide Squad was okay at best. But Wonder Woman was actually good. It felt like I was watching a good superhero movie, a good Marvel movie, and just an overall awesome origin story if you did not know anything about Wonder Woman. Like, and it also, as a comic book story, it kind of taught me a little bit about Wonder Woman. And, you see, my favorite part was, actually the part where, you see, I wasn't sure how exactly this movie would end. I thought it was gonna be like a big confrontation with the Germans. Actually, it would have been actually pretty cool. But instead, I actually got something much cooler to see. So, back to my favorite part. My favorite part was actually the part where Ares healed himself. Cause, I kind of knew this before, but, I know that Ares, he's actually like the god of war, so basically he like disguises himself as regular people, and then breeds war from that. Like, for example, in an episode of Justice League Unlimited, he posed as like a military operative and offered weapons to a country in civil war. And so Wonder Woman and these other two superheroes had to stop them from using this armor to end the civil war. And so basically, Ares, spoiler alert, turned out to be the British operative that Steve Trevor was working for. And it turned out that Zeus had like abandoned him, and he was like stuck on her for a long time, and that he had experienced all the stuff. And so he figured that humanity is like literally tearing itself apart. So with humanity tearing itself apart, he wanted Wonder Woman to join his side. And with Wonder Woman joining his side, they could both be like really powerful gods, and then they could like kill all the humans and like make it like peace on Earth and stuff like that. Wonder Woman wasn't gonna fall for that, and then she went like all God mode and just wrecked that dude. And so I'm kind of getting a little ahead of myself, not really, but let me just give you a recap on the movie. And this is the spoilers. So basically, Wonder Woman was in France or Britain, and she basically was telling about the events of her origin from like when she grew up on Paradise Island, became like an Ultimate Warrior, not WWE by the way, became like so intrigued with humanity, and then met Steve Trevor, and then found out about World War I, and then once she found out about World War I, she went with him to England. Then they went to the battlefield, and Wonder Woman believed that basically the god of war Ares was conducting all of this because he likes to breed war, as I said earlier. So she goes to find this dude who is commanding this woman to make this toxin, which is supposed to override the gas mask, and so basically kill everybody. And Wonder Woman does kill this dude, but it turns out it wasn't him, and it turns out it was a British operative, like I said earlier. And so they have a big fight. Steve Trevor destroys the chemical bomb, and then basically all is well. And you see Wonder Woman goes God, like I said earlier, and takes the dude out. And after that, it cuts back to Wonder Woman in Britain, and then she texts Bruce Wayne Thank you for reminding me of him, because you see at the very beginning of the movie, this Wayne Tech truck was actually bringing this briefcase which had Steve Trevor's watch and his stuff in there that he basically showed her when he first met her. And so what for the future of the DCEU, that's the last thing I'm gonna say. I think it's starting to look a little bit better. Like you're starting to have more funny. They're starting to have more funny moments in the movies, and it's starting to be a lot more like a Marvel movie. And in my opinion, no offense to anybody else, but I actually like Marvel better. I mean, I'm just kidding. DC better than Marvel. So if DC movies could be like Marvel movies, then that means that these could actually be really good movies and better than the Marvel movies, and could actually have a better build up than Thanos does. And so I can't wait for Justice League. Speaking of Justice League, check out my Justice League Injustice 2 trailer, and I'll see you next time.